What is going on, everybody? I'm SolarCon and welcome to a brand new series. Today we are playing Valheim Hearth and Home. Valheim is an open world crafting survival game set in a Viking universe, and this game came out back in, I want to say, February or March, and just released about a week ago its first major update. So I can't wait to jump right in. And with that, let's do start game. Let's actually create a brand new character. With that, let's jump right in. And we're going to start a brand new world with boy Ragnar. Taken by this giant crow looking dude. That must be the Valkyrie. And coming out of the storm, getting carried. Wow. I haven't played this game for so long, and I forgot just how good it looks. This game really is very beautiful. It has such a unique art style. It's just a mixture of just ridiculously high graphical settings with crazy shadows and stuff, but then also in this weird low poly art style that just works. I don't know, it just really works well. And here we go, we're crashing through the trees, and we're here. There we go. We are wet and it's raining, it's pouring. We got our little rag tunic on. Let's see. Let's talk to our boy Hugin. I remember you crazy little crow. Welcome to the 10th World, Warrior. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Alright, so these are all the different boss stones. I do remember that. I think that, I think this one is the first boss, which is Eikthyr. What does it say? His antlers are branches of iron, they crack the rocks and bring down mountains. His hooves are the sounding of thunder, his voice a howling yell. Yeah, this is Eikthyr, and this is how we get the pickaxe. I do remember that. Alright, let's talk to Hugin again. What does he got? This stone is a Vegvisir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts, pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. Just like I was saying. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Alright, let's see where Eikthyr is. He is not far at all. You know what? That's pretty nice. Not far at all from us. Cool. Thanks, Hugin. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're here. We're wet. We are in the world. Let's first gather up a few stones, some branches, and see if we can make ourselves some very basic tools. Let's see if we can do that. We got some raspberries. Got some more stones. Is our boy Hugin here again? Well met. You found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again. So try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. Thanks, Hugin. So let's actually go in here and bring these things up here. I got a new item, the rag tunic. Oh, I forgot to mention. So I'm actually playing on a modded version of Valheim. I have a number of different quality of life mods installed. One of them being this extra little slot. Apart from your actual these extra little slots apart from your inventory, where you can put all of your clothing, and then a few other slots down here as well, just for easy access. So that's just a nice little quality of life thing. Another thing is this little scroll wheel right here. So I can just hold down F and then have this little scroll wheel come up instead of having to always click the number keys at the top. So let's see, what else does Hugin have for us? Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you'll have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up, and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. So yeah, that's what we are about to do first. Do we have enough? What do we need for a stone axe? We need 5, and we have 2. Alright, let's get ourselves a few more stone, a few more wood, a couple more stone. Here, is that enough for an axe? Oh, we need some more wood actually. Let's see. Just get a couple of stone here. I see a boar right there. Don't want to mess him up quite yet. Let's see, we got any wood? Here's a branch. Another branch. Now let's make ourselves... Do I hear a grayling coming at me? There he is. That's a grayling. Let's see if we can mess him up. There we go. We blocked him. So it seems like they've... It might just be my imagination because I haven't played so long. Ooh, that didn't hurt me too bad. But it seems like they have changed the blocking. So you actually take a little bit more damage now when you block. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's craft ourselves up a stone axe. Sweet. We got a stone axe now. Let's try felling one of these trees. Oh, let's make sure this tree doesn't fall on us. I do remember that you can die very easily by these trees. There we go, block them. And too easy. I do remember that you can go in between two trees just like this and break them down pretty easily. I'm trying to do that right now. If I don't keep getting interrupted by these graylings. Silly little dudes. There we go, block you. Oh, and he got me. There we go. See if we can get you. And now he's running away, of course. There we go, blocked you. So, if you also block right at the right time, you probably hear that little ting. That means that I parried the attack, so it's, you know, nice little perfect block. Parries are definitely very satisfying in Valheim, I will say that much. And it also is going to be probably pretty important now that they've changed a lot of how the different blocking and different stamina and health meters and stuff work. I know that they have changed how stamina and the different health works, especially with regard to the food. I know that there's a ton of different recipes now, which I'm very excited to check out. And obviously a ton of different new build pieces, which I'm very excited to get into. Can't wait to be building up a nice big base and, I don't know, just start to make ourselves a nice little home for ourselves. So what do we have going on here? Check out the map. Check out our stuff. We have a bunch of wood. Let's make a hammer. All right, craft up a hammer. Okay, new build piece repair, campfire, wood stack, cooking station, workbench, stone pile. Nice, whole bunch of recipes unlocked. Let's also craft up a club. I know that is going to definitely be useful. And then also reorganize our inventory just a bit. Perfect. Like to see that. Alright, what's up with you, Hugin? You have crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to build a workbench as soon as we find ourselves a spot for our our starter area where we're going to start to get set up. And that's what I'm going to start to look for now as I start to get some just introductory stuff, collect a little more berries, maybe get a little bit of boar meat if we can find some boars. And let's actually go check out that Eikthyr location. Oh, I see some mushrooms. That's nice. I'm going to check out that Eikthyr location. And the spot that I kind of want to try and set up a little starter base, ideally I would want somewhere kind of near to the dark forest. Dark forest or black forest? I think it's dark forest. I forget. But I remember that in the dark forest, that's where you get things like copper and tin. So that's where you start to, and you have those little burial chambers, I think it is. And you can get those little cores, those little energy core things. I think they're Sertling cores, I'm pretty sure. And those are what help you kind of progress and build new and better things. Ooh, there's a deer. Build new and better things like furnaces, like different smelter type things. So ideally, ooh, here's the Eclair location. Ideally, we want to build right near a black forest, dark forest, whatever it is, but not completely in it. So definitely still in the plains biome. So what's up, Hugin? Calling forth the beast. So you have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey. So craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Awesome, thanks. So this is the first location where we will mess with Eikthyr. It says hunt his kin. And if I remember correctly, to do the Eikthyr boss, you just have to kill a bunch of deer, I think, and then get deer trophies, and then place those trophies on that altar. But we're gonna do that a little bit later. Definitely not quite there yet. All right, let's try not to die just yet. Okay, well, I guess not. Well, there we go. That's our first death in this playthrough by a tiny little boar. You love to see that. All right, there we go. We got our stuff. Press E, you recover all. That's really nice. I don't remember if that was how it was before, but we got our stuff back now. Let's eat some raspberries. Do we want to try and mess with these boar? There we go. All right, let's try and find a nice little place quick. And check out this little abandoned house actually. See if we might want to just make that our makeshift home first. Or at least see if there's anything in there worthwhile. I do want to check that way though, because I feel like Dark Forest might be pretty close. Maybe? Nope, nothing in here. Alright. We might be coming back there though, just to use that as our home base. And, oh, there we are. Do I spy a dark forest right there? I think that I do. That is actually really, really nice. I love to see that. All right, so it looks like I'm just going to venture a little bit towards it, but I am definitely not strong enough to take on really anything in here. But yeah, we've got the Black Forest. There it is. Perfect. Let's say hi to Hugin. It's going to have... Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You've wandered into a black forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Eikthyr. Gotcha. All right. So I'm very glad that we have found a black forest. We've done that. We're going to visit there later. Not right now, but for now, let's start to get set up a little bit. So actually, I think we're going to go back to that little makeshift cabin area. That was a nice little area. I'm going to be honest. This little thing right here, not half bad. Right by the water. The water is looking really beautiful. I love this little like alcove right here. Got this mountain that we could work with too later on. I'm in the dark forest, or the black forest anyway, is right by there as well. So I'm really actually digging this spot. We might set up shop right in here. Just need to like build it up a lot more, that's for sure. So, alright, here. First thing we're going to do is... Let's just put this workbench right here. Perfect. Alright, so we've built the workbench. We're cold. It's night. Workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Awesome. We see a ton of stuff just flooding in. Got all our building pieces coming in. And... You know what? Yeah, now... Oh, yep, we can't really build anything good with it yet because we need a roof. But what does Hugin want to say now? He keeps just popping up. Be wary of the weather when the temperature drops at night. If you're wet, you will suffer from being cold and reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by open flame is your best option when this happens. Thanks. I just want to break down this house. Right? Yeah. Let's take out all these little pieces because we're going to build this back from the ground up, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, so we've almost got our little shack going here. I kind of reconstructed it a little bit. Now we're gonna chop down a little bit of wood so that we can actually start to make this beautiful house. So we just got back to the base. We did a little bit of exploring. Check out the map actually. And just went up and down the coast a little bit. Got some more wood. We're gonna finish up this little shack right now. And we also got a decent bit of flint, just because I want to make the first upgrade for the workbench, which is the chopping block. So let's actually go make one of these right now. Let's just put it right here. And the chopping block is really nice just because it unlocks workbench level 2, and then you also saw a bunch of new crafting recipes, like the better helmet, all the better armors, so the nice leather armor, which we definitely are gonna want instead of trying to do all that rag armor and stuff. So let's go ahead, and we have a decent bit more wood now, so let's try and finish up this little encampment real quick, and then we can start talking about our actual base plans. And perfect, we've got ourselves a nice little workstation like that. And next thing I think we want to do is make can we make a hoe? Yes, we can. Let's make ourselves a hoe, and we're going to use the hoe to both level and raise up ground. So we're going to want to level this spot out a little bit more. Maybe raise this spot up a little bit over here and just level it out around here. Level this out just a little bit more. Don't know how much room we're going to need. Probably not a ton, but like that. And if you see that little infinity symbol, I don't know if that's normal, but I do have a mod installed that allows you to use the hoe infinitely, meaning that you're never gonna get any stamina drain from using the hoe. Just another nice little quality of life mod. Love to see that. But we have a nice level spot where we can build our starter house now. I think we're gonna place these little poles just to support things. Let's see if we can put maybe some wood beams as well. Little supports. Alright, cool. And build backwards. So there we go. So we're gonna build the house a little bit upwards. Let's just get this initial base going. And oh, that broke off. So I guess when things turn red, they are not going to build, but what we're going to do is put these little holes or underneath each of these little wood things as a little bit of a support. Same thing over here. Oh, get that right there. Put that one in there. Put that one in there. And right there. So now we have a nice little bit of a support coming in. Alright, so I've just crafted up a Flint Axe, which is the next axe level above the stone axe. It's just a little bit better. It's not a ton better, but since we are going to be cutting down so many trees, figured it would be good to have some extra flint. I'm just going to put some of this stuff away in the chest and then get cracking on cutting down some more trees, because we are going to need still a lot more wood. Alright, so we're starting to come up on the morning of day 3 now. I was pretty much just chopping some trees all night, and we'll repair our nice new Flint Axe. Works a little better, not too great, but oh my gosh, it takes a lot of wood to build really anything. So we're gonna see how much farther we can get, and let's keep going back this way. It's very calming just playing all this stuff. And I will say, for just survival games in general, sometimes it's really obnoxious, the snapping mechanisms, but for this, it's actually not bad at all, which is really... Oh, what did I place there? I don't know what was up with that. Did I place it under there? Anyway, let's see how nicely most things like to snap. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna build this out just a little bit more like that. And then what I think I'm going to do is put some stairs leading down. Just like that. Nice little homey thing going on. Yeah, I like that. And then we're gonna put these as a railing to enter, maybe? We can mess with that later. Gonna put a door. Maybe we'll put a door right here. How does that sound? Here or here? Ooh. We want a nice little deck. You know what? I think we do. Let's have a deck. Now we can actually start to put up some walls on here. Love to see that. Okay. Keep putting up more and more walls. And you know what I'm going to do? I talked about building that little fireplace. I think I'm just going to make another little, like another, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Another little stairs coming out over here. And then just build my nice little area for, ooh, I got to add more of these things. Build a nice little area for camp. What do I need? More wood? No, I got it. Build a nice area right over here for campfires and stuff. And then just have that either turn into a little outcropping or something else. But I'm going to finish these walls up real quick. Get that going. 2, 3, 4. Put that there. Put that there. And there we go. We've got our first little area done. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for the roof or this next level. I don't know. What if I put this up there? Yeah, let's try doing that and then snap that on like so. And what do we think about this little roof shape? Oh, you know what? I am actually a very big fan of this. So I'm not sure how this is standing right now, but we're gonna add some more little wood beams. And I think we're just gonna repeat this little design on the other side for our little starter house. Oh, I like this roof shape a lot. All right, I'm gonna go and try and build the rest of this out, and then we will take a look-see how it's coming. All right. Oh, that's coming along very nicely. Now we just need to really close up this roof, and I think we'll be pretty good. Pretty good. We'll have our nice little deck out here as well. I don't know what we're gonna put here, but you know, fun nonetheless. Yeah, let's get to work closing the rest of this roof off. So while we're closing this roof up, I want to talk about some of the goals that I have for this series, since I have played before, but I haven't done a ton in this game. And I definitely want to explore all the biomes. I got to the swamp biome, I want to say. See, there we go. That looks pretty nice. But I never really, oh, actually that looks really nice. Never really explored past that. I never really got to the plains biome, which is really cool. And I definitely want to get in there and take a look at some of those locks and even tame locks. And I want to make a really nice starter base. So honestly, this is coming along pretty good as a nice little starter house. But in the future, I for sure want to build some, you know, probably some grand castle type village. I don't know exactly where or what, but I just definitely have a grand vision for some type of cool, big, large, actual base. So that is definitely to come. And then definitely beat all the bosses as well. I only got up to the second boss, that tree guy. So I want to beat those other bosses as well. So we finished this roof off, and I am very much liking how it's looking. I want to also add a nice little section off of it over here where we can do our cooking. So I want to put a couple of campfires like right alongside here so we can do our cooking, and so the campfires can act as little bed thingies as well. Alright, we just needed a little bit more wood. I got that. I'm very low on stamina. But let's hop back up here, finish off that little roof that I was trying to make. If we can get that going. Here. The beam right here. And finish off nice little roof thingy. Cool. Pretty smoky, but not bad. So that's the shell. Ooh, we still have these huge gaps here. That's the shell of the house. I'm gonna put a couple cooking stations down, I think. Let's see, miscellaneous crafting. Is this cooking station? There we go. It's just 2 wood. And these cooking stations go right above the fire. So I'm just gonna put one here. And one right here. And another one right here. Perfect. So now we will be able to cook a ton of food really fast. Just like that. Let's add a little bit more wood to the fires as well. So this is really nice. I wanted to do this little setup just like that. Let's grab that wood. Just because I remember in the past I only would use like one little cooking station, and it was just so annoying to cook up a bunch of food at once. So at least for the starter thing, just having an easy access bit of food storage will be good. And there we go. We got some cooked boar meat, some grilled necktail, some cooked deer meat. And it's all coming together. Let's get rid of this little ladder thingy. There we go. Don't need that anymore. And I'm gonna try and close this out. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna close it out with. Let's see. Close out this little here. All right, so I closed up the rest of the house. It's a little bit of a patchwork job, but I feel like it gets the job done pretty nicely. We were getting a little bit of smoke in here, so I cleaned that back up as well. Hopefully that didn't mess with anything over here. Yeah, this is going fine over here. And all right, I guess that is going to be the finished house build. I really like how this is starting to come together. We've got our nice little cooking area over here. We've got a quaint little starter house in here. Cool little roof design. Let me know how you guys are liking this house starting to come. If you have any suggestions to start to do up the interior. We're not going to get to that today, but I have a bunch of fun ideas we can do to start decking this house out. We're going to add some chests. We're going to add some nice light fixtures, see what other build pieces we can start to unlock once we get down there. But you know, we've done a lot in today's episode. We started from nothing. We got some basic tools. We got little crafting setup going on. We built this whole house, and we're gonna have to call it for today. If you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Valheim videos like this. And with that, I will see you all in the next one.